Hello and welcome to this grounding meditation and gentle practice. We'll be on the floor for the duration of our practice today. You may wish to have a few props. I have some blocks and a strap here, and I'm also sitting on a blanket. If you have a bolster, you're welcome to use it. Just gathering what you need so that you're comfortable as we move through our practice. We'll also be joined by my cat Grady here. I'll shoo him out of the way in a moment, but if you need to gather some props, please take a moment to do that now. And we'll begin just settling into the space. So come to a comfortable seat. You may wish to take Sukhasana, easy seated pose, aka crisscross applesauce. Or you might choose to sit back on your heels or come to a block or a blanket. Just settling in, and if you choose to close your eyes, you're welcome to do so, or simply keep a soft gaze, turning your attention inward, maybe focusing at a point about 6 inches off of the tip of your nose. And just begin to notice your breath here as you pull up tall through the spine and the crown of the head. Palms resting on your thighs or knees. Maybe you start to tune into any physical sensations that you're feeling in and around your body. Maybe you notice the temperature of the air on your skin, or the fabric of your clothes. Perhaps even noting points of support with your mat or your props. And just marveling at gravity's ability to hold you here without any effort on your part. And then maybe you look around your space, noticing the play of light on objects in the room, shadows, perhaps focusing on something that you normally don't pay much attention to, or picking out a particular color. And let your eyes settle there. You can also focus on any sounds that you might hear, whether they're subtle or loud. Maybe it's even just the sound of your breath moving in and out of your body. And maybe there are smells that you notice. Just making note of what you feel Is it pleasant or unpleasant? And now beginning to deepen the breath if that's available to you. Taking an inhale through the nose, imagining you're inflating a balloon. Your belly expands upward and out. And then open your mouth, sighing out the breath, deflating that balloon. Continuing at your pace. Just focusing on the inhalations and the exhalations. Not doing anything special other than inflating and deflating the balloon to whatever degree is comfortable for you. And if it's not comfortable, breathing normally, listening always to your body, regardless of what I cue today. This is your time, your body, and your practice. You don't have to do what I'm doing, and you don't have to listen to me. It's not synchronized swimming. It's not Simon Says. It's just yoga. And as we continue to focus on our breath, swirling through our body, we'll notice that at some point, either our body or our thoughts will interrupt us. And if it's our body talking to us, again, just ask yourself, is what I'm feeling pleasant or unpleasant? And if unpleasant, seeing if you can make some minor adjustments that might make it a little less so. And if it's thoughts that come up, try to acknowledge them as you would a stranger on the street, with a nod and maybe a smile, recognizing their presence and moving on your way. Maybe taking an inhale to create space, and on the exhale, seeing if you can give them some momentum to continue. Not assigning a backstory to them, not assigning any judgment. Just maybe noticing how and where they land in your body. Maybe you feel a tightness in your chest or a dampness behind the eyes. Just allowing them to be and then move through you and on their way. If your eyes are closed, maybe begin to flutter them open. Bring your hands behind you, just lean back, uncross your legs if they're crossed. And maybe knock your knees together, bring your feet about hips width distance apart, maybe a little more. And just begin to gently tick-tock your knees from side to side to release the lower back. You can sit more upright if that feels good. Come back on your forearms if that's available to you. Do what feels right in your body. Moving as quickly or as slowly as you like. And then coming back to center. You can sit back on your blanket or your block if you have it, or right on your mat. Again, taking a comfortable seat. And we'll begin with a few rounds of seated cow and cat, but first maybe just kind of gently rocking our pelvis back and forth and focusing on synchronizing these movements with our breath. So as we inhale, we send our tailbone back, our belly forward, lifting our chest, maybe gazing up. And then as we exhale, we tuck our tailbone, round our upper back, pull our chin into our chest. Maybe starting off with smaller micro movements, and then beginning to exaggerate those movements a little bit. Focusing on the breath and articulating the spine. Exhaling as we round our back, coming into cat. And then inhaling as we gaze up and lift up, coming into cow. Maybe we begin to circle our hips, heading in some Anahata Kriya. Anahata is our heart chakra. Moving to whatever degree is comfortable for you, or not. It's your body and your practice. And if you're circling, you'd be switching directions. And then coming back to center, returning to stillness. Inhaling to pull up tall through the spine. And we'll take some lateral stretches. So you may simply want to place your left hand on your hip and walk your right fingertips out to the side. You can bring them to a block if that feels better. If you'd like a little more range of motion, you can bring your hand behind your head or raise it high. You choose. But on your inhale, pull up tall through the spine and the crown of the head. And as you exhale, lean over to the right. And then inhale as you come back through center. And on an exhale, we'll switch sides, bringing our hand behind our head or to our hip, raising it up above. I'll demonstrate each. Exhaling over to the side. Inhaling back through center. Exhaling as we lean to the right. Inhaling through center. Exhale, leaning left. Inhaling back through center. Exhale, right. Inhale. Exhale. And just continue on your breath, inhaling as you come through center and exhaling as you lean. Whichever variation works for you. Remember, yoga should never hurt. So feeling sensation is a good thing. But we never want to feel anything sharp or painful. So listen to your body. And if that happens, just back off a little bit. And on your next inhale, come back through center, pulling up tall through the spine. And we'll take some gentle twists. So bring your left hand to the outside of your right thigh or knee. And your right hand can just rest down by your side. And as you inhale, pull up tall. And then as you exhale, maybe just turn your head and look over your right shoulder. Just breathing here, settling into the twist. And then on an inhale, coming back through center. And as we exhale, maybe just walking our hands over to the other side. And then inhaling and then exhaling as we walk to the right. Inhaling back to center. And we'll prepare to do that on the other side. So just placing our left hand by our left hip, placing our right hand on our knee or thigh. Inhaling as we pull up tall, and then exhaling as we look over our left shoulder. Twisting to whatever degree is available to you. Listen to your body. And on an exhale, just taking a little counter stretch here, walking over to the right, inhaling as we come through center, walking over to the left, inhaling back through center, walking ourselves upright. And then however you'd like to get there, if you're sitting on a prop, as I am, maybe go ahead and remove that. We'll come into tabletop. So if you're in need of a bit of a cushion for your knees, you can keep your blanket handy. But we'll stack our shoulders over our wrists, our hips over our knees. And on an inhale, just raise our right leg out to the side with a bent knee, like we're a dog about to pee on a fire hydrant. Just begin to take some gentle hip circles. Your toes can be tucked or untucked. Do what feels right for you. If you need to bring your hands to blocks, feel free to do that. And then maybe we switch directions. And then extending our right leg out long, staying up on the toes. Maybe just gently rocking back and forth a few times. Seeing how that stretch feels. And if it's available to you, maybe lifting our right leg off the earth, rotating our ankle clockwise. And then counterclockwise. And then setting our right knee down. And we can do that on the other side. I'll turn so you can see me. Raising our left knee, taking some hip circles. You can make them as small or large as you choose. And switching directions. On an inhale, sending our left leg long behind us, staying up on those left toes. Just gently rocking back and forth. It may feel better. Come on to your forearms. If it does, feel free. And then floating that back foot off the earth to whatever degree is comfortable for you. This time rotating counterclockwise first, rotating the ankle. And then clockwise. And then returning to your tabletop. We'll take a few more cat-cows here. So as you inhale, sending your tailbone high, dropping your belly. Think about drawing your side body towards your spine as you gaze up. And then as you exhale, tucking the tailbone, pulling your side body away from your spine. As you pull your chin into your chest. Inhaling as you come through cow. hungry cat. And again, you have the option here to begin circling or maybe making figure eights. I like to make figure eights. Just synchronizing your breath with your movement. Remembering that when thoughts come up, go ahead and switch directions here. Just bring yourself back to your breath. Creating space for them to move through and continue on their way. Maybe wagging your tail a little bit here. And then coming back to stillness. You can stay where you are. I'm just turning. My hair's in the way. And maybe removing the blanket. You can keep it to cushion your knee if you need to. And just placing your right foot between your hands. Maybe using that blanket under your left knee if that feels good. Back toe can be tucked or untucked. And as we inhale, we'll just glide forward. Your hands can come to blocks if that feels better for you. Just gliding forward here. And then on an exhale, rocking back, flexing your right foot. Maybe folding your upper body over your leg as you guide your toes towards your face. And then inhaling to come forward. And exhaling to rock back. Continuing on your breath. Moving as quickly or as slowly as you choose. It's always your body, your practice. And I'll just turn this way so you can see me better. And the next time you come forward, hand placement is up to you. See what feels best. Maybe just placing your hands on your hip points. Or perhaps bringing your hands behind your head if that feels good. Taking an inhale to pull up tall, and as you exhale, leaning over to the right, inhaling through center, and then exhaling to lean to the left. Inhaling through center, exhale right, inhale coming back through center, and exhale left. Continuing on your breath. And the next time you come back through center, place your right hand on your hip, or you can bring it to a block by your side. Left hand comes to the outside of your right knee. Inhaling to pull up tall, and then exhaling as you take a gentle twist, just looking over that right shoulder. And then inhaling as you come back through center. Exhale back into your tabletop. And maybe just take a couple of cows and cats here, or sway your hips from side to side just to release the lower back. And we'll do that sequence on the other side. So bringing our left foot between our hands, coming to blocks if we need them. Inhaling as you glide forward, maybe noticing a stretch along your Achilles, the back of your calf. And then as you exhale, rocking back as you sit back towards your right heel and flex your left toes towards your face, folding over your left leg. Inhaling as you come forward and exhaling to rock back. Just continuing on your breath. Moving as quickly or as slowly as your body calls for. And then the next time you come forward, just coming upright, maybe keeping both hands on your hip points or placing your right hand behind your head. Take an inhale to pull up tall, and as you exhale, leaning over to the left. And then inhaling back through center. Exhaling, leaning to the right. Inhale through center. Exhale left. Continuing on your breath. The next time you come back through center, preparing to take a gentle twist. So maybe you have your block, placing your right hand on the outside of your left knee or thigh. Inhaling to pull up tall, and then exhaling, just taking a gentle twist as you look over your left shoulder. And then inhaling back through center, returning to your tabletop. Maybe just taking a few gentle movements here to release the lower back. And then returning to a comfortable seat, maybe sitting back on your block or your blanket. And we'll just do a little bit of lymphatic drainage here. So raising your left arm to whatever degree is comfortable for you. Just gently using your right fingertips to massage the area. Just gentle feather-like strokes down the inside of your left arm. This can also just be very calming, soothing. And we'll switch to the other side, raising the right arm to whatever degree is comfortable for you. You can also lean back on a bolster or a blanket if that's more comfortable, and it might help you to get a little more range of motion. Doing what feels best for you. And each side can be different. We are not symmetrical. And then maybe coming to the neck, using our fingertips to just massage our necks a little bit. Not pressing too hard. Just gentle, soothing strokes. And then coming off your props, and we'll take our blanket, excuse me, Grady, and I'm going to kind of roll it into a sausage shape. Just for some support. You can also use a bolster if you have one. And whatever prop you choose, just kind of scooching your tailbone right up against that bottom edge, bringing the soles of your feet together if that feels good, and just coming to lie back. You can place one hand on your belly and one hand on your heart, or rest both arms down by your sides. Do what feels right for you. And we'll do some alternate body breathing here. So think about inhaling just through the right nostril and following that line of breath from your right big toe all the way up your leg, across your hip, up through your chest cavity, landing right at your forehead center. And then as you exhale through the left nostril, sending that breath back down through the forehead center, your midline, across your left hip, down your left leg, and out your left big toe. And then inhaling as you draw breath in through the left nostril, through the big toe and up your leg, through the midline of your body, all the way up to your forehead center. And then
And exhaling as you send that breath back down through the midline of your body, down your left leg or your right leg, and out your right big toe. Inhaling from the right big toe, up the leg, across the right hip, through the midline, landing at your forehead center. Exhale through your left nostril, down through your forehead center in the midline of your body, across your left hip, down and out your left leg, through the left big toe. Inhaling through the left nostril, all the way up to the forehead center. Exhaling through the right nostril, all the way down and out through the right big toe. Inhaling through the right nostril, up the leg, across the hip, through the midline at the forehead center. Exhaling down from the forehead center, through the core, across the left hip, down and out the big toe. Taking a few more rounds on your breath. Take one more round, ending on an exhale through the left nostril. And then just begin to wake up the body, maybe using your hands to draw your legs back together, knees pointing towards the sky. You could knock them together. Maybe bending your elbows, rolling out your wrists a few times. Maybe gently windshield wipering, knees back and forth. Just coming back into the space, into the present moment. Maybe opening and closing your fists a few times. And then however you'd like to get there, maybe rolling over onto one side, coming into the fetal position, or simply pressing yourself up, coming off your props into a comfortable seat. Your eyes can remain closed, or you can keep a soft gaze. Bringing your hands to heart center. Thank you so much for joining me today, sharing your time and your practice with me. And thank yourself for taking this opportunity to focus inward, to tune into your body and your breath, to nourish your mind and your spirit, so that when you turn your attention outward once again, you can face whatever awaits you with grace and fortitude. So bowing our heads to seal in our practice. May you be happy. May you be healthy. And may you always have peace in your heart. Have a wonderful rest of your day or evening, and I'll see you next time.